I have no idea what to do. I'm just gonna videotape me walking. $2027 is in 7 months, I believe. Well, we are in May, right? July, August. No, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. That's 7. It's close. Dude, why do I keep seeing the memes where people say 2027 was a good year that hasn't even happened yet? Do people find a way to time travel? And if they do, can they tell me? Because I want to time travel. I really just want to troll people in the past. Or just experience some historical events and know how they go. Eleventh grade is low-key kind of tricky because one of the math tests I had to do did not make any sense. I don't know, it was just like turning decimals into decimals and regular numbers and also letters into more simplified, and I don't like that because I don't like to turn them into fractions, simplify them. It's really hard. You have to get the bottoms the same number. Sometimes the same number is too big and you have to shrink it down. I'm like, why do I even have to do this? But it's math. Look at what somebody did. That's a lot. There's a lot of sticks they just threw down. Look at this beautiful tree. This is kind of small though. Yeah, just anyone who has recommendations of the most safe place to self-publish, where like nobody's gonna try to feed your stuff into AI or steal it or profit off of it, and just let me know, because I need a plan right now. Because 2027, I'm gonna be busy making comics, and then 2028 is the day when I turn 18 and have to publish them. And I really want to make sure that my comics that I've worked my whole life on are protected. Yeah, I say I worked my whole life on, but actually I was planning on different stories. Like, I was trying to make a story about wolves, magical wolves, because I liked wolves back then when I was a young child. I really liked the wolf, so I wanted to make a story of wolves. But everyone always makes those magical wolf stories, and like animal fiction magic stories. I didn't want to be another. I just decided to make slices of life and stories of humans or humanoid. Because some of my characters in different series that are eventually going to come up in the 2030s. Probably in the 2030s, I don't know. 2030s, 2040s, I don't know. They are humanoid. They're human, but they're not full human. Yeah. I also wanted to make a story of a wolf that goes into the human world and becomes a human, forgets their old life, then goes back, remembers their own life, and they have to keep remembering their life. That's too hard to write, obviously. Also, another story where, it's too many magical wolves fighting, or a lot of death, bloodshed, that I did not want to add, because it's my first series. I want to make it a chill series, a series that it's everyday life from high school all the way up to till the character's really old, basically. I do want to make my characters grow up. I don't want them to be like cartoon characters where they're stuck one age forever, because I think it'd be really cool to show my characters in different stages of life. Like, they start out in high school, obviously, but I want to make them grow up. But that all depends. That all depends on if I end up approving of the other books I made of the future. But if I don't, I'll just rewrite them all. And the main character will just stay the same age forever. It all depends. All depends on if I like the drafts, and if I don't, then I'm sorry. Yeah. I think it's really cool to see characters in different life stages of life, though, because usually we only see them like either when they're like really young or really old and they stay that age forever, or if they time skip, they're like suddenly in their 30s, and then we never get to see how they lived their life is in the 20s or something. I just like to see characters grow up because it feels real. Like, because in real life, people are growing up and everyone is growing. And it's kind of confusing when the characters don't. But I don't complain that much. I know it's a media. It's not really supposed to be realistic. It's supposed to be made for fun. I understand that. I just think it's cool seeing them grow up. Okay, so it's really about main characters with plot armor. I really don't know how to feel about main characters with plot armor, because you don't really want the main character to die, because then the story's gonna change, obviously. But then if the main character has too much plot armor, it's boring. Because then they never really experience any conflict, and you see other characters experiencing conflict, but they don't. I don't know. I'll probably never make any of my characters have plot armor. Well, I don't. Obviously, my story's gonna be realistic. Most stories are fictitious, but mine is realistic, so plot armor is like not a thing in real life. Nobody has plot armor in real life unless they somehow keep staying alive, and that I don't know what to say about that. And I guess plot armor does exist for them, but not for everyone. Yep. And there's a lot of stop signs, stoplights around there. Yeah, I'm trying to walk outside more often. It's usually not that easy because I like to make comics, and comic making requires a lot of sitting down and focusing and not being like interrupted, but I do feel better after walking. I don't feel as tired or burnt out. Maybe I should just take breaks between comics from now on. Like, I used to just head on through them. That's why I have so much. But yeah, it's really been bad for my headaches, because I always get headaches after that. I always feel drained and bored and unhappy. Oh look, there's a bus. Yeah, it just feels better walking around, but it will sacrifice the comics. Like, it will sacrifice the production of them. They're not gonna be as quickly made. I might not get 50 done. Imagine if I get 100. Okay, just the bus is leaving. Yeah. So does anyone think this looks like a cactus? It kind of does. There's no spikes though. This is a baby tree though. If so, then we're gonna have a big tree. Somewhere along the future, maybe 2031, I'll like show my face on screen, but as of right now, no, I don't think I want to do that. If my face is anywhere else, yeah, that's fine. Just don't, if anyone knows who I am and knows what my face is, don't link any images, my WSA official account. Don't do that. Not until like 2030 maybe. That's when I'll probably have enough confidence. I might just post the picture of me dressing up as a character someday soon. I don't know. Plans for next year. I have a lot of plans for next year. But you tell me what. Oh, this video is gonna be long, but tell me what kind of month should I start the comic production? Because this year I started making comics February, when it was my birthday, because that's when I got like all my stuff and I got all my energy. Because apparently my parents said that being 16 to 18 is like when you get a lot of energy. I don't know. I just had a lot of energy, so I just blew through it. Yeah, I do 8 comics. I'll do 8 comics a year, I believe. But that all changes in 2028 because then I have to like publish them. So editing and publishing is gonna be a wild ride. But maybe at the start of 2030, I'll just redo the process and edit 8 books. But I do 10 pages a day last month. Yeah, so 10 pages a day. I might do 20 pages a day when it becomes like a job, because I think there's deadlines or something. I don't know. It's probably different for self-publishing. I've only ever seen people have like, they're doing publishing with a publisher, not self-publishing. I never watched any videos of people who self-publish, which is a shame because I want to self-publish, and I literally surrounded myself with useless stuff. Well, it's not entirely useless. They did tell me the videos I watch do tell you like very helpful information when you're making a comic. I don't like to add details. I sometimes add shading, but it's not a lot. I don't really like shading because, oh, sorry if the screen makes you dizzy. I'll probably make it in like a small photo next to small video next to my persona. Yeah, I just learned a lot of good information from those. I don't really like shading though. Shading, I feel like, makes your comic so much longer to make. Like, it depends on your art style. My art style does not look good with shading at all. It looks horribly. In the video I tried to make shading and I don't know how to make shading, so yeah, just keeping it flat colors makes it look good because it's the quickest way I can make the pages, and also it's the most rewarding. I feel like my art style is not supposed to be that detailed. Might look like it's some unreleased footage from like a very old year, but it is not. It's just not detailed, and it's like pixeled, not pixeled, kind of like that. I have to be out here for 20 minutes. So this video is gonna be 20 minutes. I do want to plan on making more long form. All depends on the schedule of the day. If I have enough time, I'll come out here and just talk again. Why do I feel like I have to sneeze though? Am I allergic to a flower in here? Oh, it's pollen. I don't like pollen. I'm allergic to it. And I think everyone is allergic to pollen. I want to see if I can capture a bird on screen. Yeah, do you see that? These little dots? It's a bird. It's a crow. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's good. That's not a good footage of the birds. Oh, but I have budgies. Like, some of my budgies did die though. One of them, he looked old, but the other one, yeah. It's been sad knowing that they're gone. I don't want any of my other pets and my family's pets to die. I want them to stay alive because they have to, and it's really sad to see them die, and I don't like that. Maybe I shouldn't make so many 20-minute long videos because I don't think I have enough space. I'll just settle for like the 8-minute video maybe, or the 6-minute video. Oh yeah, I wanted to make a PMV of my OCs. Like, you know how people do PMV of the fandoms they're in, where they make the MAP PMV. Yeah, I wanted to do that, but my books have to all be published before I do that because nobody's gonna understand the plot line, and I don't want to spoil. Yes, sir, I might have had I actually had some of my comics online, but I took them off now because, come on, we only have like a year until it's 2028, kind of 19 months until it's done, and yeah, it'll just be safer to not have spoilers so people won't find an archived version. I don't want that. Anyway, once the timer hits 20, I'm gonna stop and edit this video, and then I'm gonna go back home. And I also have to review this video just in case I have anything to blur out. All right, bye.